be possessed by a demon. None of these things can separate you from the love of God. Nothing. Read Romans 8. Nothing can separate you from the love of God, no matter what. My mother, and all of us have mothers, and I don't know about you, but I have a ride or die mom. I could go out there and murder somebody. My mom would be like, my son would never do that. Till the last breath. Imagine what God's love is like. We know what our mother's love for us is like. We know as parents how we love our children. That doesn't touch the surface of the love that God has for his people. Doesn't scratch the surface. Hebrews chapter 9, verse 6 and 7. I'm sorry, not Hebrews 9. Hebrews chapter 12. I wrote down the wrong passage. So I'm looking at Hebrews chapter 12 for everyone who's following along. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 5. You have forgotten the exhortation which speaks to you as sons. Not as unbelievers, not as infidels, but as sons. You have forgotten the exhortation which speaks to you as sons. Sons and daughters, children of God. My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord. Do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor be discouraged when you are rebuked by him. Listen, here's the reason why. Don't be discouraged when you are rebuked by God. Do not despise the chastening of the Lord. Here's the reason why. Because whom the Lord loves, he chastens. And he scourges every son whom he receives. Focus on this for a second. The Lord, whom the Lord loves, he chastens. Now, Christians, for those of you who have hung in here all this time, don't leave now. No matter what you're doing, stop and listen to this. So many of us go through things in life where we don't understand why it's happening to us. So many Christians get so distraught when a child dies, or a mom or a parent or a father or a mother dies, or a grandparent dies, or a brother or sister dies, or you lose a job, or you lose your car, you lose your house. Your bank account goes to nothing. You go bankrupt. All these bad things happen. You go to jail, whatever it may be. And you ask yourself, why is God doing this to me? Why, if he is God, why, if he loves me, is he doing this? So many Christians get on this whiny baby kick. Where in the scriptures did Jesus ever tell you you're going to be rich and powerful and famous and beautiful and long living and completely healthy? Where did he say that? And I will show you 40 times where for each one where he says you will endure afflictions, persecutions, hardships, struggles, trials, temptations, shipwrecked, cars wrecked, houses lost, people die, diseases, imprisonment,